The NPFL just signed an agreement with Sevilla, a La Liga side, to sort of have a partnership in which coaches and also players will be trained and have a good impact to the league. How big is this for the NPFL?
Why you do like that?
Well, it's a very good one, to be fair. And first of all, I'll start by saying I'm delighted to see two Nigerians in the name of Ejuke and Senior Man, complete their moves to Sevilla. I think this is the foundation of the deal, coming from Sevilla, seeing that now they are going to have something to pander to the Nigerian, football lovers, seeing as they have two Nigerian players in their ranks. So it makes sense to do this. I'm excited, particularly from the coaching side, because they are going to create, boot camps and whatever for coaches to, to come and learn. I think a lot of Nigerian coaches need to do a lot of learning. And me as well. I want to do my coaching batches, because I believe I can do something for maybe the Super Eagles in the future. Not the main Super Eagles team.
You can start.
Maybe
You
the
can start
Flying
with
Eagles.
NIS.
I can start maybe the Flying
You can
Eagles.
start with
Go and coach Super Eagles. We'll be here to do panel.
But you can
matter.
start with NIS now.
I can do Flying Eagles, at least Flying Eagles.
I'll be the one to roast you.
I can do Flying Eagles. I can even do Super Falcons. I feel I have something
Is it how easy it is? You can do Flying Eagles, then you jump to Super Falcons.
Of course.
Please don't underrate that.
I'm not underrating. I am that good.
So why
No,
can't
you're not that. If you're that good, if you say Flying Eagles, then you
Why
just
can't
say
you
on
do
that.
Super Eagles?
Don't
I don't
jump
want
to
to do
Super
Super
Falcons.
Eagles.
That's
Why?
the biggest.
Super Falcons is what?
When
The
it comes to the
biggest. They are
national,
the
for the
winners
female
now.
team, we are the
Can you
biggest.
win?
Come on,
Why I
11.
want to coach them?
you
Are
can't
you not
coach
getting
them.
the point? Why can't
You don't
I
have the
coach them?
pedigree, you
I
don't
have
have
the
the-
pedigree.
You can't say
I have the
for
pedigree.
the male
You can't
team, you
say
say
what?
you want to coach under 17, then you can coach the Falcons. What sort of no, please?
Yes.
I don't
I
believe that.
can coach them because they are winners. You don't have a point.
You want to
I have
coach
a
There's no
point.
point.
No, you can't say
Don't
you
coach
if you
them.
cannot
They're
coach the
the
Super
biggest.
Eagles and
Why
then you
not?
want to coach under 17.
I
All
can
of a
choose
sudden
who I
you want
want.
to climb the ladder to
yes.
Super Falcons.
After showing my workings,
Go
I'll
and show it
prove
under 20, under
Yes,
23,
have
not
it
Super Falcons.
So
please.
and the only thing is that for this deal, I'm particularly on the fence because we've seen this thing before. Atletico Madrid have done something similar with the Super Eagles. We've seen it with Juventus. We've seen it with Barcelona as well. So it's not one thing. It's one thing to sign a deal. It's one thing to continue it and to maintain it. Will this
and
be
to see the
maintained?
fruits.
We don't know, but for now it's a good development. Sevilla have a good record creating some good players from their academies over the years. Jesus Navas, Sergio Ramos, Reyes, and a host of players like that. So if there is a pipeline for young players from the NPFL to go to Spain, then it's a welcome development.
When you talk about this deal, 2016, then when we had the defunct LMC, the league also signed a partnership. This was with La Liga, even last year too, we had this partnership with La Liga. But that of 2016, where we had this partnership where players from the league too went on a tour in Spain. They played against Malaga, they played Valencia, your team, as well as Atletico Madrid. And we saw a good impact from that. And that's where we also had that's the NPFL under 15 tournament that gave rise to one of the shining stars, although not going quite well with him, where I talked about Akin Kumiamo. How do you think this is like a downgrade? Because if you could do a league, now we're not doing that's the league all encompassing. Now we're not saying just one club and everyone is celebrating.
Not necessarily. It just depends on the nature of the partnership and the outcomes you are looking for. You can do all sorts of partnerships.
They're
could be
almost
with the
alike
league, could be with the teams, anything. It just depends on the outcomes you are looking for specifically and what you think you stand to gain from that particular partnership. Sevilla, as we know, are a big club and they seem to be more interested in Nigerian players these days with like the two new signings that Kolade talked about. So maybe they're also looking to expand their scouting network, and that always means good things for us as well, because it means that we have a pipeline for moving players and even coaches get to go. I know there'll be like exchange programs that will allow coaches to go over there also, because it doesn't mean that like our coaches are not like good good or anything like that, but sometimes
No, you still need to learn. Learning never ends. The exposure you learn
and we know how the Spanish teams are doing everywhere. Just the summer alone, they won the Euros. At senior level in the males category, they won the under 19 Euros for the women, under 19 Euros for the men as well. So it's a lot, that's happening in Spanish football, and it's always good to be able to tap from that knowledge. Not even if we're not moving players or something, but even just players having the opportunity to exchange and play against those guys and all of that. It does a lot, I believe, for their talents and everything. So I think it's a fair move. But most importantly, like Kolade said, we have to wait to see. Yeah, there's one thing to sign partnerships. We don't sign partnerships. Shake hands.
It's not just the signing, because I feel we have to also be intentional with how we do about the signing. Because let's say you sign this partnership, even the club themselves has to see that willingness from you to make sure that this thing wants to try. Because one that really thrived quite well was that one in 2016. We even had where they also had to help El Kanemi then, with the crisis in the north. They got them football kits and all, because it all boils down to facilities as well as training of coaches. So it's just to make sure that we make good use of it, because I feel every country in the world will want to sort of tap into Nigeria because of our population. We have that market to sell, and that is where everyone wants to do that. But talking about tapping into and also collaboration, I think one player too, Daniel Daga Eyimba player, signed a pre-contract with Norwegian side Molde. Na Shocks there, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's former team.
And Haaland.
Yes, thank you. So we look forward to more collaborations on that in that regard.
Yeah, we look forward to it. It's always good to see Nigerian players everywhere just, doing what they do and getting opportunities, because I think one thing that we've struggled with for many years is just having that consistent pipeline to release players. That's why
the thing there is that we always have the pipeline to release players. The problem is the quality. Like, they do not really shine when they leave, because if you come to the continent of Africa, we're the highest exporters of footballing talents. It's there.
But do you get the most income? That's exporting talent.
That's the thing, because of that we talked about the movement. That's what I'm trying to say. Always, like, if there's any team that is always busy, any country that would always have transfer movements, we see that, but we do not have. Where we are now seeing a lot of it is now from academy side, where we see teams now sell, like we'll talk about the Beyond Limit side, Simon, even FC Ebede too. They also have a good sort of things running out for them. I think one problem we have has to be because of a lot of government interference. If these clubs are privately owned, just like how Sporting is now, Sporting themselves, I feel the owner is also looking towards the academy, because you can't forget the world winning that Gotham Cup.
I think they already have a Danish own club as well.
So it's that movement.
So you already have the pipeline.
The way that of Remo starts to with CD Firenze there in Portugal, where we see players move in and move out and all of it. So I feel all of this thing has to be with intentionality that we put to it. If we do it quite well, if we are intentional with, I think La Liga themselves, because these are things we look at. But I feel we should do better. Just Sevilla, we were celebrating the league entirely, La Liga, and now we're just having one club.
Sevilla is good for now. I'm telling you. You're saying we should do better. Let's even man. We are not even happy that Sevilla are coming.
But even last season we still had.
They're also benefiting from us.
Yeah,
exactly. It's not like
what I'm saying.
No, it's a two-way thing.
It needs to be symbiotic in a way. Do you know why I say symbiotic?
It's symbiotic in a way, but let's admit who stands to gain more? Sevilla without us are their powerhouses in Europe.
We still have
we have more to gain than them.
Our
of
house
course,
in order for the relationship to be truly symbiotic. To be honest, if our house is not in order, if we keep having all these shit,
this Sevilla are doing is part of their World Club Alliance program, meaning they are not just signing partnerships with only Nigeria. They will go across Africa. They will go across. But so at the end of the day, it's their most beneficial partnership that they will focus on.
Yeah.
So that's just it. We have
to be getting retweets on Twitter.
Exactly. that's what I need. That
No,
if
but-
it's social
but
media,
if there's
if it's
anything-
social media ballon d'or,
Win down.
We always
Win
win
that
it. Look
one.
at where
No
as
one-
the
no
Tigress
one-
won.
no
FIFA
one.
has not been sleeping. Like
No
the
one.
handler is always happy.
the handler is
these
always
days.
using us
Yeah,
to get
yeah.
biggest upsets.
Yes.
of
You
the
reach your
week.
target for the month.
You
Your
reach your
KPIs.
Yeah,
target.
reach your
Use
KPI.
Nigeria to reach KPI.
Seriously,
That
like,
one is accepted.
That's it. Even Bayern Leverkusen, they used us
Victor
last.
Boniface, every time you reach your KPI.
So this is like,
If
so when you look at
Osimhen
it,
should land in Chelsea.
Even
social
with all
their
the-
social media manager will just be licking his lips like saying, God.
so those are the things we look out to. But we hope it all gets well. But good, we'll still say when good things are done, we give kudos to those who there. Kudos to the board under Elebele where they have been able to sign this. We hope that it's not just signing pen to paper, that the main thing will be done, and we see this impact in a few years from our coaches, because a lot. I think kudos to also have to go to some coaches who have been doing quite well, coaches like that of Eyimba, who is doing his UFRB, Coach Yema, even Coach Paul Ofo as well, he's doing his UFRB. We've seen
people like
coaches,
me that are about
Finidi has his
speaking
own,
on
so
Paul
those are
Ofo.
the things you look at. Yes,
He's been.
It's
They've sent him out of the job.
yeah, no, but I know
Kind
he's
of
doing, I'm saying he's doing his UFRB.
No, yeah, I just said
Kind of
speaking on
pillars.
No,
him.
Yeah.
Since you
yes,
brought him
those
up.
that's you see, that's what I thought about government interference. So it's one thing we have to
and people
find
like me that
to-
are about to start their coaching
But
batches.
most importantly,
No,
I
don't
think
worry,
that we
you
need
can
to.
still thrive. At
I
least
think
you
we
want
need
to
to
start with
start-
under 17. The coach of
not you can. I will try. I'm about to introduce a new formula. This one is not inverting or whatever.
Yeah.
Like it's a new style of football that has never been seen.
no,
So watch out.
I can't wait to
Just
see
watch
that.
out
I
for
can't
it.
wait. I can't wait for
I won't
that.
loud it.
Yeah, while we can.
I think that we need to start exporting coaches.
Are we at that
more
level
than
yet?
No, we used to
Are we
do
at
that.
that?
We used
Do you
to
mean
do
like
that.
to go and learn?
No, not
No,
even
like
just
to
to
go-
learn, but
We used to do
coaches
that. We
need
have
to-
done that before, and we've
I think we
seen
can
what
only
to
do
Why
it
we
in
don't have
Africa for
enough?
now. I think we can only. Do you
see
think our
what
coaches are on
happened
that
with
level?
Pitso,
Pitso is
then Mokwena as well, who has also now left South Africa.
Yeah.
So, like,
You see,
I don't think
one
our
thing
coaches
we used to
are
have
that
that
level.
with
see,
Kelechi.
I think we can, and we have already done that before.
Not enough.
Okay, can you
No, but
can you
what
point
I
at
mean
can
to
you
say
point
is-
at two coaches now that you feel okay they can
Ogumodi
Yes,
Dede.
no. See, like the only coach I can even look at. Self, it has to be the coach of Rangers International, Fidelis Iheanacho, because we've seen the organic rise. Like he took him consistency. You could see that he knows what to. But what I'm saying is that why we can't really judge our coaches in that regard is that you look at the league we have currently. There are lots of challenges that sometimes can impede I think the good things that coaches could bring to the table. We know how we have our challenges where it can be difficult to when you have say the away games and all of it. So I feel when we get a good running system where we have an equal playing ground and we see coaches battle it out based on tactics, not just on the home side, not just on the team back in the box at home and just want to get a win and all. I feel our coaches can do. I think they can, just that the environment has not given them that opportunity to thrive and be attractive. Because there's no way you can't talk about Tanzania and what's even I think when we had our former coach, that coach Kenya, I'm trying to remember his name. I don't know if it's Christian.
Amunike.
No,
Amunike was
it's Tanzania, where he took them to the EM. So there are lots of things that we could do, but hopefully that changes for our club. But while we
Kaladia
are
now will
still,
change things.
no, you have not talked about Skolade that is going first, but you
I'm
never
going-
can tell. It's not by him.
I was be
We'll
coach.
come to that. We'll come to that video in the next few years when, by that time, I'll already be coach of one of the top clubs in Europe. But for now, that's all we have for you in this video, where we're celebrating the deal with Sevilla and the NPFL. We hope it to bear fruit. We hope it to be maintained, and we hope you will like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, and also give your comments in the comment section below what you think about this deal and what you're looking forward to. That's all we have time for now. Until we come your way next time, stay cool.